There's really gotta be like an option to like disable autoplay on reopening recent tabs. Because sometimes it's really bad to have my browser pop up and just immediately start playing whatever I was listening to before. Like I was about to play the John Oliver F.U. Bob thing if I let it play. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, actually that is really awesome, but nothing to do with what I'm streaming, and...
Yeah, it's not commitment, probably like something.
Yeah, no, I get sued for defamation for playing it. Keep in mind, keep in mind slap suit still, but...
Yo.
Hey, Bill K, welcome to the stream. I was kind of giving it a second just to let some people join, but... I keep forgetting that when you press A from the title
Have you
screen.
checked out the Sonic 3 prototype that released a while back? Oh yeah, Pokémon joke haha. That gen with the music is here for your amusement.
I've only saw the things you posted about it, assuming any of that... Well, I know some portion of that was a joke, but... Moonballs are a curious Pokemon. They're very good at catching Pokemon and evolve by using Burn Heal on them. Fascinating, isn't it? And to anyone who doesn't know, that's a joke towards a bug in Gen 2 where the Pokemon was actually accidentally set to only evolve Pokemon that evolve using a Burn Heal. I get the whole point of changing your uniform for the gym challenge is that it's more of a sporting event, but in some ways I don't like the option that you're required to wear it. Like, I have this character customization, and for like the most important event of the game, I have to wear the same thing everyone else is. Like, at the very least, the fact that you have to wear the uniform, and I can't figure out how to wear, like, the alternative options. Like the steel uniform and all that.
No, but seriously, it's on the cutting room floor and the hidden. It's pretty cool cause it's the earliest known prototype of Sonic 3, with the PC music instead of the finals MJ music.
But, when you say the PC version, do you mean... I'm trying to... We had this conversation, I just forget what the answer was, but... Does this gym challenge use HD Rumble? Should I be switching to the Joy-Cons for this? I mean, there is an on-screen queue, but if I don't want to miss out on the HD Rumble stuff. Oh, I was supposed to... God damn it, I was supposed to change controllers. This game is one of those games that, like, immediately disconnects all the controllers. What that means is you can't hit the home button. Any other controller either. so let's get H. Switch it.
It has Genesis versions of the PC version, which in turn makes it the original version.
Neat. Well, depends. Hey, walking around the Crystal Stadium yet?
Yo.
Hey, oh, you know what? One quick thing about the chat. I love having to adjust a million different things for different stream layouts. But since this chat isn't covering the game, there's no reason why it needs to disappear so abruptly like that.
A shiny Eevee appears from the sand. Hello Janny and Keiki.
Oh, nice. I do have a shiny Pokemon I could transfer from Pokemon Go that I got for one of those missions. But then I wouldn't have it in Go anymore, so...
OBOI, it's a shiny.
You know, that double kick wouldn't have fainted him if he didn't have weak armor. Because what happens is I kicked him the first time, his defense lower and his attack increased. Or his speed increased.
Don't you try to catch me, Janny.
Your battle's so confident, I see. You gotta have confidence.
I don't even have Pokeballs.
Wow, that seems dangerous.
Luckily, and Cake's in a challenge. Emma experiment, if it can't say Pokeballs, then maybe it can say Pokeballs.
Well, have you tried doing Pokeball with the E with the tilde?
It worked. Pokeballs.
Okay. Kind of tense here.
Pokeball with tilde E doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah, the challenge is actually kind of tense.
Well, guess there's that.
Ow. That was actually pretty strong for the level difference. What?
Nobody. Absolutely no one. YouTube recommendations, Sonic X Metal Sonic. Me, why would I watch this?
Wait. What's wrong with Sonic X Metal Sonic? I say this because I've not seen Sonic X in such a long time, I don't remember anything from it.
Not Sonic X, Metal Sonic, the ship Sonic X Metal Sonic.
Oh! Alright, I was thinking like Metal Sonic in the Sonic X anime. Well then. That's annoying. Ah, being fine steel makes him a flying
Nah
type
man,
that's not
I'm one of the mad
immediately
lads
weak
who
against
actually
rock.
like the show.
I mean, it's goofy. I mean, the Sonic X anime is goofy fun. That's kind of the best. I mean, honestly, that is the best thing I can say about it. Not that. Something. But then again, I don't think anyone would have been expecting anything more from a Saturday morning Fox Box lineup. Wow. Actually made the maze a bit intimidating.
I don't know why some Sonic fans hate the show, like yeah Chris can be annoying and stuff, but it's not like he single-handedly destroys the whole show's likability.
Chris is very whiny though. I mean, I do kind of have to give them that.
Yes, I can agree, he is kinda whiny.
Now keep in mind, I haven't actually watched much of season 2, but I did look up the ending and an ending comparison between both Japanese and English version, and I'm gonna go with the controversial opinion that the American version is actually a bit better. I mean, obviously the best version would be if it were the English version, but ended in a song after all that stuff. But ended in this. But to some of, it's been too long since I've seen it. Though my memory is a bit fuzzy, but I just remember, even though they were only friends in the American version, I kind of remember. I remember kind of thinking actually like hearing them communicate about the sacrifice kind of made it a bit more effective than just having music play in silence for a extended period of time, at least for me, but that's my opinion. And that's just comparing the two endings without having either version's build up, I guess, since I only saw the ending. Oh.
The Meteor X Saga is honestly the best season. Chris is less whiny and, well, actually that's it. Oh, they go to space I guess too.
Though it would have been better if they just kept Chris as an adult instead of that stupid whole like, oh hey, he's a kid again, because I mean, yeah. Yeah, that last hole was really obvious.
Sonic X shows Chris as adult. Fans, finally, character development. Sonic X reverts him back to child. Fans, why? Is there any reason?
Well, It's not even the character development, because the character development's in the writing, not the literal, like, oh, hey, we changed his age to a different number. But, it's just the adult character had a less annoying voice. I'm not even going to say the voice actor who played Chris was doing a bad job. He did sell Chris as being a whiny kid quite well. It's just, unfortunately, what they wanted Chris... You know what I mean? Anyway, hold on. I've done this for every gym so far, so I'll do this again. Da 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 da. Hey there, the name's Gordy. I admit, I feel a little bad for doing this to a gym challenger, but I'm gonna use this match to show the crowd that my Pokemon are unbeatable.
Sonic X is coming to Netflix next week, which is pointless because the whole show's available on YouTube for absolutely free.
Well, even if it wasn't
It's the final countdown.
Yeah, even if it wasn't available on YouTube, there are other ways. Pirate Bay, to yeah. Hell, if you torrent it, you can get like the high quality version, but no compromises required to get past the bot. Ow! 5 levels lower than me. Why did that do that much damage? Oh, frozen! Yes! Ah! Well, I just kind of got lucky there!
No, like it's free, all 3 seasons, high quality. I don't think it even has ads, but I could be wrong. Netflix isn't even getting season 3 yet, and it's all for free in high quality on YouTube.
Huh. I mean, it's not up to Netflix to enforce the copyright. I don't think it's up to the actual owners of the show, but I believe that's how that works. I guess Netflix does kind of have some right to do it a little bit, but largely Netflix has too many other shows to necessarily care about enforcing the shared copyright of one show, so it's usually the actual show owners you'd have to deal with.
I think the channel is even owned by the owners of the show, which isn't Sega apparently.
Well, yeah, like for example, the original Pokemon anime was associated with 4Kids, not Game Freak or Nintendo directly. Though I do believe Pokemon Company still actually. Though I believe their copyright sharing is a bit different, because Game Freak doesn't wholly own Pokemon really either, so but I think the primary contributor would be considered 4Kids for the translation, for the as far as American copyright's concerned, I should stress. And just for the anime part too, but you know. Like, it would likely be if 4Kids were still around, or whoever the... Who currently does the Pokemon dub? I don't know. I was hoping you'd know. Whoever is not 4Kids who does the Pokemon dub now, they'd be the ones most likely to copyright claim any any of the actual anime being
Like
uploaded
yeah,
to YouTube.
Sega owns it to a degree, but it's like Thai Super Mario Super Show and Nintendo, they own most of the characters, but not the show.
Yeah. Well, they don't own the actual animation itself, so yeah. Na 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 na. I might just have to heal HP and deal with the fact that I'm paralyzed.
I think newer Pokemon anime stuff is an exception, as it's owned by the Pokemon Company.
Oh, actually, yeah, that would make sense, because Nintendo hadn't actually founded the Pokemon... Yeah, the original anime, the Pokemon Company wasn't funded, or wasn't founded yet, so the Pokemon copyright was just between Nintendo and Game Freak at that point. How does Spikes dig into a Pokemon who's flying?
I don't know, Kick.
Oh shit.
And Kick. You know about the thing that I panicked about last Pokemon stream, about turning into an Eevee?
Yeah, Kushard.
Game Freak, we need a name for the Pokemon Company. Nintendo, that's a great name. Game Freak, but we didn't say anything. Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, has a nice ring to it. Cupcake.
Oh. Why is he doing so much damage for being so much lower level?
Not the float cake.
Speaking of fluff cake, I really do need to Giga Max Cupcake at some point before the game's over. I just want to climb into a hole. Well, I guess it'd be more like falling from here.
E.
Hey, Jigglypuff. That was impressive. Rules are rules. Here, take this rock badge. Oh, don't worry about me. I just need to train harder, that's all.
Hey Cake, what if after you died, you had your last breath, suddenly as you close your eyes you see, you can now play as Luigi.
Why did that become... what actually sparked that to become a meme? It can only be used once. Yeah, I don't care. Boost defense on electric terrain. Only can be used once.
Luigi's a meme because he ain't in Smash.
Well, yeah, there's that, but...
Well, when I'm at home, Distortion World, nothing really changes. But when I'm in the overworld, I'm stuck as a shiny Eevee. Don't know if that's problematic or not.
Well, I'm going to take a cue from every review show that's ever tried to have a plot. Maybe you need to play through your Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't know. But if you were a reviewer, though, that definitely would be the answer. That battle was brilliant. The gym leader was tough, but yeah, no trouble. Chichester had some really good restaurants. I got some things I want to talk to you about. So let's head to the restaurant and celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant's Bob's Your Uncle. That kind of sounds like a restaurant we would have here, wouldn't it? Want to go eat at Bob's Your Uncle? Oh, apparently we're going in here. I wanted to have my fridge blow to the side and my fridge... Oh, my fringe on the side in the hair salon too. That's kind of boring. The TV, you literally just turn the TV on and off. You don't get a prompt for what the TV says.
I was a Marshadow before. Though, I still can get home and back through shadow portals. So, not so bad. I'm just a bit cuter. Luigi's your uncle.
Luigi's your uncle. Well, if you say so, Echo. Oh, you were connected to the internet, weren't you, Pachyderm?
What?
You were connected to the internet, that's why I wasn't seeing any of your stamps.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if we both can actually be connected to the internet this time, or if that was just a fluke last time, or something weird was happening. Got that gym badge, Kiki? Nice one. Hey, there you are. I'm trying to find out more about the Darkest Day and the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Still no luck. Wait, hold on.
How will Cupcake and Pikachu react to me though? Now I'm worried a bit.
Oh, alright, Echo. No way, what's this? Ha! So, what is this? A new chapter in the old Gala legends? A fifth tapestry? An absolutely fantastic poster! Yeah, I don't know why there happens to be a very plot-convenient thing in this restaurant. Heroes looking sad. Heroes look sad. And where are the sword and shield? What's the meaning of this picture? Think so? I guess it could be that they were sealed away, or maybe they've gone into something. Sealed away, or maybe they've gone into some kind of sleep. Or maybe they were captured in a Pokeball! Because that seems like the most obvious way to steal a Pokemon. But I don't know, these tapestries are still very vague. Based on the statues we saw back, the stone side, the sword and shield were actually two Pokemon, right? That's right, that's my take on it at least. Remember that Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them, either the sword or shield Pokemon? You met them? Come on, you have to know what I'm talking about, right, Keiki? In the Slumbering Woods? Exactly. The mad Pokemon find the fog. Do you think it could have been?
I'm calling it Uncle Bob is a legendary Pokemon.
Okay. Uncle Bob. Okay, so who's putting their money on Uncle Bob is a legendary Pokemon? But it does mean that when I do catch it, I have to nickname it Uncle Bob. That's right. You want to have been in the Slumbering World. I've only started on this journey because my grand told me to. This turned out to be too much fun. You've got to tell me more. How about we discuss over a meal? Go on. What do you want to eat? Let's get our orders in. Fascinated. What a great way to skip the writers having to actually write out what the Pokemon you already saw look like. Alright, the next thing to do is, now that we're done eating, is have a look around Tricester. Let's inspect the hero's bath. Hero's bath. They say this is where the two heroes come to soothe their wounds after the battle down to the evils long ago. Nowadays, only Pokemon really use the hero's bath, though. Exactly who were those heroes that bathed here? I think I have to look into that. Oh god, now we're looking at the celebrities' bathing habits. We've gone full stalker. You two met a mysterious Pokemon back in the Slumbering World. Perhaps you two can become new heroes. Well, that's a wild accusation. Hey, we bumped into some really big wolf. We're destined to be heroes. Because we got lost in the woods. that no one else is generally allowed into. What, like some hero waving around sword and shield? Well, the other one, though, I guess I'd fancy a shield if I'd... Let me guess, Hop says he'd fancy a sword in your version.
Yeah, probably.
Looking about it, I think the heroes were back then. Why don't we show her, Keiki? I think God, whatever. I feel like the energy the rest of the... I don't entirely understand your reasoning, but I might just as well... Yeah, I'm actually with you, Sonya. I don't quite understand this reason to have a battle here, but... Then again, I guess it makes more sense than I like shorts. Time for a little expedition match. I was not trusted Sonya heals you, given the last thing you probably have done was done the gym battle and might have forgotten to go to Pokemon Center first. Count on you, partner. Honestly, I do. Apart from the fact that the ears are clipping into the wool, it looks... No. Are they clipping into... I'll have to take a closer look. Oh no, those are tusks. Those aren't ears. Okay, so I thought they were clipping because I was visualizing it completely wrong. But no, I think I like Wola's evolution. Grrr! No, you're not scary. You think you're scary, but you're not scary. You look adorable.
Dang, Wulo got buff.
Yeah, Woo got buff. Steady on, partner. I feel your pain. We'll get them back for it. But I just faded him! Ow, hell.
Can you not let Cupcake get K.O.ed? I don't want the float cake to get harmed, or get their reaction from a Pokemon Center.
Honestly, that is a bit difficult, considering Eevee is a base evolution Pokemon, so they do have slightly lower stats. I forget, how generally viable is just keeping Eevee as Eevee? In competitive environments. I keep thinking Espeon's good, but then I remember that I'm thinking of the trading card game, where Espeon usually gets really good cards. As far as the trading card game is concerned, I think Espeon was my favorite evolution to use in the card game. Maybe also Vaporeon, but that might have more to do with the Delta Ruin stuff, or the Delta Ruin, the Delta whatever it was called. Where Pokemon would be types that weren't their own type, but maintain their original type's basic gimmick. Yeah, because I remember Espeon had a ridiculous Pokebody that enabled Espeon to just move damage around. And you could... and, like, I could do, like, all sorts of just stupid stuff with that one, you know? Like... slight delay on the webcam. It's a bit weird. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Yeah. I don't know why I'm having too much fun with the delay in the webcam. Oh, God. Not paying enough attention. Oh, of course, hell.
Welcome to Counting with Left 4 Cake.
Oh, so it's a way to keep time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or if you wanted to do that's for half notes, and if you want to do quarter notes, 1 Iana, 2 Iana, 3 Iana, 4 Iana.
The next time you set up a camp, I'm going to say hi to Cupcake. I hope they don't overreact to me.
Assuming your camp even appears. Or my camp even appears, but... Not as good as Toby Fox's song, to be honest, but...
I'm stuck as a shiny Eevee. I can't set up a camp at the moment.
Oh. Alright. You two got the right proper battle at the rate you're going. Even the unbeatable Leon may have trouble. So, what's next, you two? I plan to look into Slumbering Wild. I'm going to keep challenging that gym. Then once I get the gym badge, I'll be heading for Route 9 for Spike Month.
All I can do is follow you around.
Seems like he's finally shook off the gloom. Leon's worried if Hop wasn't feeling alright. As a rival, you wouldn't like that either, right? I feel like they're like, hey, you don't like friendly rivals. We're gonna, instead of actually writing like reasons for you to want to beat their butt, we're gonna just shoehorn this whole rivalry. I don't know. Like, instead of making them awesome like Gary, they're just like, hey, you're rivals, right? You're gonna be great rivals. Rivals.
Wait, was that the evolution for Yamper?
Oh yeah, that's the evolution for Yamper. Basically, electric Scooby-Doo, as I often describe them. And his ability changes the strong jaw, which is why I title Thunder Fang, which is a TM.
He looks like the best doggo. Is Janny still here?
I don't know. Oh, hair in my mouth though. Ugh. Congratulations, matches up with the ID number of in your boxes. Last 2 digits match. Get a PP up. In some ways, I actually kind of rather have the Moo Moo Milk. I mean, the bottle PP up is fine, but just like having only one feels a bit awkward, you know? I'd rather know the location to get more of them, you know? Wait, I want to see if there's anything new I want. Jeez. Why does the Pikachu shirt have Eevee, but the Eevee shirt... I meant to put that on, but...
Gah. My puppy decided to step on my keyboard. Alright, back to silently doing something.
Okay, you still can join the voice chat and partake in general Pokemon conversation, but okay. I might do the camp real quick before moving on, just because I don't know how long. Map.
I genuinely just don't have the flame or even ember to actually start/join a conversation.
Well, alright, Bloxy. It's Sean. Just camp the loading zone to get free food.
Underscore.
Oh wait, I got a pearl. I think I found the best way to just get random items. Just camp the load-in zone where players pop in. Yeah, there's another pearl right there. Oh, there's more Moo Moo milk. More potions I don't need to buy. I think this person's actually doing the same thing. So clearly I'm not the first person to think of this idea. Jeez. Plenty of cooking stuff. Isn't there at least... Nope. I think it wants to save first because it gives me another "Are you sure?" prompt. I guess before I get too deep into anything.
Hello, Cupcake.
No
Oops,
take,
Cupcake's nose.
only throw.
How are ya?
My Cupcake didn't want to play ball really badly, apparently. What? I don't know what I'm doing now. Hi. Oh, wait, I'm dead. What does it think the... I assume you're still not seeing my camp echo. No take, only throw.
I can't really look for your camp. I'm stuck as an EV.
Well, okay.
The only thing I can do is follow you around. Sorry.
need some other sweet berry. Why do I have to put all the berries back? It's much harder doing it this way. The stirring is oddly easier, though. Just because of how fast this freaking stirs the damn thing. Spicy pasta curry. I never thought of pasta curry. Oh, it just got bronze. Those two are getting along. Oh, or I guess not. Oh, now they're really upset with each other. And it took me, I was watching that for a moment before I realized I had a stop fighting option. Pupper seems worried about surroundings. He wants to play with other Pokemon. Really enjoys camping. Feeling satisfied. Wants your attention. You know, a lot of times in the camp, Pokemon are just kind of running the spots and then staring. And now, Dark Fox, or whatever I named them, is kind of stuck running in place because he can't figure out how to get past, It's quite a lot.
Quite small Pokédex I see there.
Yeah, maybe. Though. Actually, are you reading that correctly? Because that's, actually that's, caught out of scene. Not the actual total amount in the game. To be clear.
It goes up to 400.
Alright. I mean, if you already knew that, then clearly you knew that. But, you know.
Was just wondering why it's 196.
Yeah, that's seen. That's how many Pokemon I've seen. Since when I last updated it, anyway. Let me actually check the numbers here. Oh wait, and actually, I need to update the badge count too. I did get another badge earlier. No, not the... Okay. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, done with that nonsense. I'll probably talk to. Since apparently, occasionally people do give you pearls. You can just get like a bunch. Oh, I may as well do the berry tree. One, two, three.
What are watts?
They're a type of currency in the wild. Watts are supposed to be like, I guess they're supposed to be like some kind of data max energy of some kind, if I understand it correctly. Since, oh yeah, that makes sense with the theming of the game, since the main power supply is the data max energy in the city, isn't it? So it makes sense that you could collect some yourself to further like research and also, you know, as currency, I guess. But as far from a gameplay standpoint, it's just a currency for the wild wild area. And you literally get 50 every time you talk to one of those shiny things. And provided there isn't a raid in the way. Guess maybe do one raid and then pop back out if you can. Are you in the middle of shield? Are you in shield? Okay, are you in a position where you can join a raid, or? Okay. Well, I can fiddle around with stuff while, assuming you are interested, of course. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start. So anyone watching, if you can join the raid, just waiting for. Oh, and I still have my random pop-up messages at the Chaos Core ones. I didn't adjust it, but whatever. I suppose we need to exchange friend codes, but I'll save that for if someone actually asks, I guess. I'll just keep fiddling around with the wild stuff. Apart from just catching Pokemon, you can just kind of collect random stuff. How exactly does the nest ball work? I don't know, I'm gonna look up a more detailed analysis on how this Pokeball works. Because the game the in-game description is a bit vague. I keep calling it a nest ball. It's nest. Nest ball.
Vague is what video game developers do best.
Yeah, especially in the NES generation, right? Okay, so when used from the bag of the encounter, it attempts to catch a wild Pokemon. If used against a low-level Pokemon, its encounter rate increases. Okay, so it is static. It's not a level comparison based on my Pokemon. So it literally is just. So like it gets a ×4 bonus if it's a level 1 Pokemon, and it diminishes. So and it's not relative to anything at all. So just static based. So if I used it in this encounter, the nest ball would have a 1.3 chance of Pokeball rate. So yeah, so really, it's only like better than Ultra Ball if the Pokemon's like really in the low 10s. Or in the low zeros, I guess. In the low 1 digits. But I know level difference. Hold on, what? I know level difference generally plays a role in catching a Pokemon, so let's just see what happens if I throw an Ultra Ball right away. Nope. Which is annoying when your Pokemon's way too high level to not one-hit KO it. I mean, I know there's the level ball, but...
What is max Pokemon level in Sword/Shield?
I assume it's 100, like always. Though it seems the story goes a bit... The actual story campaign seems to end on a higher level than they normally do. In the sense that usually, like, the Elite Four only really requires you to be level 50. In most Pokemon games. Oh, shiny thing. Collect all the shiny things.
Is the what den with the beam a raid battle?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the red beams are the raid battle, which I'm going to now because Spectre just got ready. Just 1 second. This. Boop.
We only have to reconnect the internet.
Okay, let's.
Connected.
Okay, actually. This is okay. Well, let's see if this works because this is the point of contention. Can we both be connected to the internet? Okay, so this one's an ice type. So if you have a fire Pokemon, but you can immediately select Pokemon from your PC apparently.
Oh really?
Yeah. So this game does make it really easy to they did like everything else the GUI needed to make just training alt Pokemon just really easy for things. So you can just keep swapping out Pokemon to different.
How do I pick my Pokemon?
You have a don't you have a switch Pokemon option?
I've started challenges, but oh wait, maybe I need to actually join. All right. I was just looking at the match. I didn't join yet.
Why are you the girl in the Eevee costume?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny with you being Eevee.
I just would have figured you would have picked the Pikachu costume, but...
Which one's the real one?
Okay, so I don't know if anyone else in chat is... Oh, Sora joined. I don't think Sora's watching the stream. I think Sora's just on my friends list and saw it.
One of these people are not like the others.
Yeah, Sora has the Eevee icon too. Okay, I'm curious if one more person joins or not then.
No, I feel dramatically under level for this. I don't know why.
I mean, if we don't get the fourth person that fills it in with a bot, so I think I'll just start it at 1 minute. Seems fair.
Alright.
So I do think the timer's a bit long.
One minute left. Start now.
Yeah, a lot less diverse cast when it's actual players, since we're stuck to like a male model and a female model, and that's it. With no varied animation options at all.
I hope that was useful.
Because usually the person that starts the raid gets the first opportunity to data max, from my understanding.
So,
So as far as I know, I haven't actually looked up strategy, but considering only one person even gets the option in a turn, I think I'm a bit over-leveled for this one. Oh yeah, sunlight is harsh. That means fire moves are more powerful. And I forget what other effect it might have on moves, but... like in the way that rain makes electric attacks always hit.
why is there a Clefairy on the field?
That's the bot. The bot picked the Clefairy.
At least better than
Well, I'm going back home.
Better than
Dad
Lava
might
Pet.
get worried with his son getting turned into an EV.
You gotta feel this is
I just realized I might not have. I'll check that later.
Alright,
I
Echo
forgot
Star.
this was a Pokemon game for a second. I'm sorry.
Okay, what was that you said? Because I was listening to the text to speech.
Either way, bot
For my first time,
leaves
I thought
via
it was a
shadow
good
portal.
idea. I forgot this was a Pokemon game for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what do you expect it to do?
I wasn't expecting to be below half health already.
Oh, well, yeah, but keep in mind, I'm data max, and I'm probably the highest level. I don't know about Sora, but I might be the highest level person here if Sora isn't. Plus, it set up barriers, too, which also will slow things down a bit. Also, I do think we all, as a mass of players, always move before it.
So I do like, even with agility, that I still move last. Ooh, I got the killing blow!
Sometimes moving last pays off! No, we all get to catch it, though.
Catch, don't catch.
Actually, I figure, like, if the Pokeballs are just, even if the catch rate's the same on any Pokemon in Data Max, which is something not confirmed or denied, people are still figuring this out. But there is one reason why you might want to choose your Pokeball, and that's if you want to use, like, a Friend Ball or something. Like, I think there's only, like, one Pokeball that has a permanent effect, but...
Have you ever failed one?
No. I've heard other people say they have, but I haven't. Oh yeah, it's a Pokemon I didn't have in my Pokedex yet, too. There you go, got you an Ice type.
Alright.
So I spell it right. Yeah, so sometime maybe once I've beaten the whole game, I have a stream where I just do a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Well, a combination of those and battling people. I think that could be a fun, like, not doing just those, but going back and forth between battles and that.
Yeah.
Along with running around the overworld just collecting stuff to get money for items. Oh, God, I keep accidentally wasting my wishing stones. I'm collecting watts. Just because some of this is so autopiloted that I'm not actually reading the text that's on the screen. Oh, I didn't mean to quit on the first shake on that one, but oh well. Like, yeah, in that case, I actually would have gotten more berries if I kept shaking it until I got the Pokemon encounter. Yeah, like
Why are you only shaking 3 times?
That's been my luck. Like, I don't actually know anything about the odds of the trees, but I find that when I was just shaking it as much as possible, I found that the 4th time was the most common time I'd started failing. So I just started shaking it only 3 times. Occasionally I still get a Pokemon encounter, but... So just the number I've had the most luck with. It could be based on fact, or it could be the result of, it could be a false result based on a small data set, but... Oh, I guess I should explain how the trees work. Okay, so what happens is you shake the berry tree, and one of 2 things could happen. Either a bunch of fairies fall or you encounter a Pokemon. But specifically that skunk, the chipmunk Pokemon, or the squirrel Pokemon. Whatever it was called. Maybe I could just pull up the Pokedex entry for it, but I see. If you encounter the squirrel Pokemon, you will be informed that other Pokemon have basically already ran off with most of the berries. You do still get some, so you're never you never leave the tree empty-handed. But you know, if you want to get a lot of berries quickly, you want to try to avoid the Pokemon encounter with the squirrel. Actually, I think its Pokedex entry is actually related to it too. I'm looking at the French Pokedex entry.
I forgot that was a thing.
Oh yeah, if you get a Pokemon from a different region, you get to look at that region's Pokedex entry. Found throughout the Gala region, this Pokemon becomes uneasy if its cheeks are completely empty of berries. It stashes berries in its tail. So many berries that they fall out constantly, but this Pokemon is a little slow-witted. Is a bit slow-witted, and it doesn't notice the loss. At some point, I just might do a stream where I literally just go through all the Pokedex entries and read them.
Is it stupid or is it just not rich? That is what.
Is it stupider to just have that many berries? Anyway, back to making progress in the story, I guess. Yeah,
High Stream just did a Wonder Trade LOL.
Oh yeah, the Wonder Trade.
Or Surprise Trade.
Yes, yeah, Surprise Trade is what they're called now, because I think they have actually updated how they function a little bit. I don't quite know how, but I think the gist of it is at least don't expect to get a legendary for your starter. I kind of need to catch a couple of dupe Pokemon I want to send off, because another thing is the way you can do a daily lottery, and you win the lottery by matching the lotto numbers with any Pokemon's trainer ID. So if I trade with different people, that gives me more trainer IDs to increase my odds of winning the lotto. And I believe if it's the same this time around as it was in previous generations. Yeah, see there with Heroes Pokemon. Then if I match all the numbers with the lotto numbers, then I get a Master Ball.
Now, where is the training in this?
Where is what?
Training.
The Y button.
Oh. Should have guessed.
Yeah, so you can totally catch a bunch of the same Pokemon, or start breeding the Pokemon. I think actually the most common theme is people just trading off a Pokemon they bred a lot for their IV breeding.
Yeah.
Oh, also, yeah, getting the Ghastly I caught is me discovering you can't name your Pokemon Fart. I mean, why is that bad?
I think you have to call it flatulence.
You have to call it flatulence? I should have. Yeah, but like, why is fart bad? Like it's not. Is it really like offensive to someone? Maybe Game Freak just didn't like people calling their Pokemon fart. Oh, I was using an electric Pokemon to skirt past this predominantly water and ice location, and this lady has a lantern. Stronger one always wins. How simple. Oh, it's not strictly true in that sense, but... I'm try the weakest attack I have and see if that doesn't knock it out. Oh, I got a critical hit from Friendship. Well, at least it didn't actually knock it out. But it does mean I have no idea how much damage that attack does normally, roughly. So, The Pokemon fainted the crit hit the Pokemon you're trying to catch out of Friendship. Jeez, at that point it's like, wait, is it jealous? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the name of the Octoling that was the final boss in Splatoon. Well, first let me pick this up. Oh hey, it's the Pringles guy! Oh, he has a healing move. Wonderful. Oh! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, yeah, see. Let a critical hit on the Pokemon I'm trying to catch. I need quick balls. Why in this game can I get quick balls? God, you know how horrid the Pokemon ecosystem has to be with all these Pokemon that just change the weather by being there? Like, not even an attack. They're just there, and it starts raining. Or starts being sunny, or whatever. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta try this again. Da, 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 da.
Hail FTW.
Yeah, I know, right? I was actually a bit worried about the hail for a second there. It's oh. Normally using the flying type against ice, generally bad, but I think the steel. Oh, never mind then. Flying steel apparently really not good against ice. Oh wait, this is a ghost type Pokemon. Because since the normal type attacks are not effective. Oh, I guess I should have picked up on the fact that dark type moves are super effective against it as well. Your user slams the target full force blast of water. This may also lower the target's defense. That's a lot better, considering that both this attack has more power and lowers the appropriate defense stat. It's also a physical move and not special, and this guy has way more attack than special attack. So that's a huge upgrade for him. Brave Bird. What does Brave Bird do? User tucks its wings, charges low altitude, also damages the...
Brave Bird is really good if you have Bruce.
Well, let's see. The moves I have on the Korgnite is Hone Claws, which raises attack and accuracy. Power Trip, an attack that's base power is increased the more stats are raised. Steel Wing, steel attack that also may raise the user's defense. And then just a generic physical flying attack.
Yeah, alright.
But Brave Bird does also have 15 power points at 120 power. And this guy is generally a steel type, which means he has pretty good defense stat.
Yeah, honestly, if you have a way to keep his health up, then it's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, he has plenty of both defense and special defense, honestly. By the looks of it. Though, yeah, takedown on a Venusaur, though, was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's see what the exclamation point. Oh, did I catch one of you in the wild already? Well, I guess not. Oh, well. I can just 1-hit KO with it, too. That works. I guess. Don't need to worry about damage if you no longer have an opponent. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. he gave my Pokemon a pretty feather. Oh, well, it's gonna die from hail now. Luca. God, what is it? Can I teach Eevee a self-healing move? Because it just learned Double Edge, which basically is the enhanced version of Takedown. Or I guess the normal type version of Brave Bird isn't a way of looking at it. I mean, I guess you can teach pretty much every Pokemon rest, but you know, the rest obviously has its own caveats. Well, your Pokemon make a combo that threw out moves like Elegant Dance. Okay. I saw something shiny, but it might have been. Well, yeah, I guess Edge Fox found you a little bit of a short stick on stats, it seems. Especially since he's a physical attacker with higher special attack. I don't know if it's just the Pokemon I chose, but I feel like this particular game has a much higher emphasis on physical attack than special. But I don't know, it could just be my Pokemon. There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Smike Mouth, and that means we can't let you go to Route 9. It's Team Yellow's duty to cheer on this lovely Draenei. And we also get to stop people from heading out over the water. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is that I can make it. The Rona bikes can ride on water. Wow, we met again. My young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So do you think you can do me a favor? And teach these ruffians a lesson or two? Our duty to defect Dreadnought. That means we need to give up. Means you're gonna need to give up on the gym challenge. Feel like you need convincing. So how about a Pokemon battle? There we go. Taking the multi-hit attack approach. Which my understanding, at least for the early gen games, that the common speedrun strat is to manipulate the fact that speed stat is used to determine critical hit rates, and get a Nidoran early in the game, teach it Drill Pecker, and then grind its speed stat to maximize crit chance, get as many critical hits as possible. But I don't know how that would apply in current games. Because I think they did eventually remove crit from the speed stat, didn't they? I kind of would hope so, because honestly, that makes the speed stat kind of ridiculous, because, like, yeah, sure, attack, special attack, they increase your damage, but crits are like a ×2. So if you increase the rate, you get ×2 damage, then why wouldn't you go for that one? Just the way it maths. Well, I've got an idea. We can get Dreadnought first and ride it away. Alright, get a move now, Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. Seems he came to my aid yet again. How about the cycle I've been training? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride a running bike on water too? That's why I added a few special parts so I'll travel on water, sir. Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun. See if Nuzzle doesn't knock it out. Oh, that was a little less effective. That was. Oh, that puts. Okay, that makes this awkward. I'll just let him get. Oh, I missed because it bounced, which is good. Oh. Okay, that was pretty good catch considering how much health it had. I don't know. Well. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, that's somewhat intimidating. Wait, why didn't Nuzzle work? Should have paralyzed them. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Up the wing. Okay. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nice. There we go. Nice. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's the second one of those I caught. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 Links. Aim for your opponent's weak spot. Strike. That's all there is to it. Oh. Alright then. To use 4 moves, that's all it should take.
Holy shit, did Blazebun just fly into the air?
Yeah, that moves bounce. Who said that? Like, I heard the message, but I didn't see who sent it. Oh yeah. But yeah. I don't know, bounce is like fly, except for it's normal type.
Boxing.
Yeah, I didn't ultimately find it. He seems to be alone watching at the moment. Which, whatever. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are streaming this game right now.
I'm gonna switch to Twitch for less delay.
Oh, alright. Oh, even YouTube's low latency option still has more delay than Twitch. I mean, like just like normal low and ultra low. But I mean, I guess it just comes with all the alternative encoding and low connection things YouTube has. Oh, the first kick and double kick brought it to 1 HP.
Well, now I'm on Twitch.
Well, I guess there's the fact that the chat itself definitely has less delay because there's no API interfering with it, or no laggy API.
And there's still plenty of delay.
Well, yeah.
But it's better.
What? This itch. Ah, I lost. Looks like I need more training.
God damn it, My dog was chewing on my laptop charger again.
Oh, that sucks.
I need a replacement, honestly.
Yeah, our cat will sometimes chew on some things too, but it's probably not nearly as bad. Oh boy, a police camp. All the dog, so more or less all the dog.
Oh fuck, it's lolcat.
It's lolcat. Arcanine, what are you doing? Okay, did you have fun with yourself? Legendary Pokemon, folks. I guess the police has one of those.
Arcanine isn't legendary.
No, okay, here's the thing: is the actual. Unfortunately, I don't have one in my Pokédex, I don't think. But the actual, like, if you look up the Pokédex entry for it, it says for what type of Pokemon it is. It says legendary Pokemon, because the thing is, legendary Pokemon actually wasn't a coined term in Generation 1. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have one, so it doesn't. But where the question mark? But if I caught one, it would say legendary Pokemon right there for what type of Pokemon it is. Because, you know, legendary Pokemon, again, the legendary Pokemon just wasn't a coined term yet, so there wasn't any reason for Game Freak not to call them that. And also, if you look at a picture...
Okay, XP.
Also, there's a picture in the beginning of Season 1 of the anime that has Arcanine, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres all together. Anyway.
Man, stream's kinda dead now.
Yeah,
I'm getting a little lonely.
Yeah, it is kind of dead, isn't it? I think I found the most efficient way to fan the fire. Jeez. Okay, so you know, when you hold a pencil, when you like, just to hold it in your fingers and just wave it from one side. Like you've ever done the thing where you made the whole make the pencil look like rubber thing? You just do that with the controller. It like shakes the hell out of the fan. Look at this shiny thing over here. Rare candy. No idea what this is. Oh, the hail's gonna... Well, it depends on whether it's ice type or not. Yeah, it's not ice type. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. Otherwise, that would have been perfect for catching it.
Ouch. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, paralyzed, really. Dun, 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 dun.
Where is the sociable coming from?
Oh, okay, I don't know why he has this, but like, well, if you get when I get to the menu. So ribbons have been a feature for a while. For some reason, he just has. Well, I can't go into show the details. But he has this like, just this ribbon marking that he's like a sociable Pokemon. I don't think anyone else in the party has it, but yeah. So it came with the title. It came with the title, the sociable. So I just equipped it, and yeah.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what the requirement for that is, but this bounce thing is actually really annoying. Ugh. There we go. No, it's being stubborn. It must just have really high. It must. Its catch rate, but just must be difficult. Or just. Oh, I'll help it out. I'll help the process out by sending out the highest level Pokemon I have. There we go. The user plays rough with the target. May lower the target. Oh, it's also. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily need him to have 3 electric moves. Having a fairy attack in my party might be, might prove to be quite useful. Oh, that's why it knows bounce. If it builds up enough speed swimming, it can jump above waves and glide 300 feet. Remember, fishing or Pokemon battles, type matchups are important. Boop. Ow. Losing with a spiky Pokemon makes my heart feel prickly. Alright then. Nice. I guess even though the model design has multiple arrows, I guess it's really only telling me to go down.
Is this another game where a Rotom inhabits your technology?
Yeah. Well, yeah, even more so, because not just my phone, but my bike. Like, it makes me wonder how that works with the 6 Pokemon party limit still, but...
Can you chat with it?
No, they don't quite do that, I don't think. It does give me chat recommendation or catch recommendations, but I believe they only threw in the chatting with. I think they only threw in the chatting with it for to take advantage of the 2 screens on the DS. Anyway, given the time and just the general momentum of things, I'll probably end up calling it here, even though this is somewhat of an awkward place to stop.
I didn't even know that was a feature. I was going off of the anime.
It doesn't really... Here's the thing. The Rotom talks to you, but it's more of a Navi situation, where he's just constantly giving you obnoxious hints about where to go. The Rotom Dex in Sun and Moon. Like, if you actually talk to him, that's pretty much all he does.
Oh dear God.
Like, where he's constantly offering you, like, how to get to the next part of the game. And even then, like, the arrows just pointing on the map were really all you need. Because that's already kind of like, just stare at the map and go to the waypoint. It's pretty much Sun and Moon's gameplay in a nutshell. Not that this game's much better, you just don't have the map and the marker that tells you the exact spot anymore. So it still is linear, but it doesn't feel nearly as handholdy.
Yeah, I will say a lot of the towns kind of feels like a familiar sword. Just kind of go in a straight line, the camera will move around, and then we're stuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're really. It's like you're on one of those rides at Disney Worlds. And yes, I said Disney Worlds because Disney has the monopoly on all the worlds. Yeah, I'll just call it here, but I guess I'll be doing more Pokemon tomorrow in the menu blocks. So you can do some Minecraft stuff on Wednesday if you're willing to do the Bedrock server. Just because I really want to push for getting some people actually playing on that, so I'm actually spending money on some people are using. But yes, yeah, probably talk to you on Discord anyway.
I really wish we had a cross-platform Java/Bedrock server.
Oh yeah. But apart from maybe Mojang, like if Mojang were to ever inspire to do it, which actually Mojang has one really good reason not to do that, just confusion between the less technical know-how users, like you know, someone's grandma will be like, which version do you need to play with your friends? Oh, they sometimes play together, you know. And they specifically made Bedrock Edition to move away from the legacy code to an extent. I mean, they're still updating Java Edition, but you know, they're only pushing their big new technology pushes like ray tracing in the Bedrock Edition and the VR and stuff. But anyway, I guess see you later.
Gotta get the mail, see you later.
Yep, see ya.